What's up, tubers? It's James here, and welcome to a Netflix recommendation. A really, really good one, in my opinion, anyway. It's called The Society, and 10 episodes, an hour apiece, which is, that's just basically a perfect amount of time. So, 10 hours. Created by Christopher Kaiser, who... He has worked on Tyrant, Party of Five, Sisters, Time of Your Life. Yes. This is a good drama series. I'm not going to... Well, yeah. There are, basically 250 kids in this, roughly. So, the premise is... kids go on an excursion. Apparently it didn't work out really well. Because the streets flooded or whatever, they had to come back. And now they're the only ones in town. 250 teenagers own the town by themselves. Which I really like because, and there's no trace of their parents or anything. So they have to come up with rules, society, and all that stuff. It's good. It's interesting seeing how all it works in the kids' heads, because when it comes down to it, it's ego and puberty running the show. You've got I'm richer than you. I was more popular in school than you, and I'm horny and all that stuff. It's like no, it's like you think that matters, but no. When it all comes down to it, you have to fucking survive. So, first. It takes 10 episodes... No, sorry. It takes 10 days for shit to go down, where they have their first riot. It takes a month for the first murder and justice to happen and all that stuff. And it takes 6 months for chaos. And I'd say it is amazing. All the kids, all the teens in this work really well together. I don't know who yeah, they're all basically newcomers in a way. Like they've done some TV stuff and everything. Okay, cool. But there's a lot of character development, angst. Every episode's intense. Okay, the days have come. It was I think it was the second episode where they looted the what was it? Looted the shopping center, and I was like, okay, you're doing that now. Where are you gonna go from there? And so they form a government, and it's okay. So how are you going to survive? So they do come up with rules and all that stuff, and I liked it. I really liked the mentality of it. The super rich kids really fucking hated it. The main standing out cast, Toby Wallace, he plays a psychopath in this. He's Australian. I think. He was on Neighbours. Fair enough. Only on 6 episodes. Oh, yeah, he's Australian, yeah. He apparently had no morals. Kind of like Dexter. Alex Fitzlin, he played rich guy back when, it meant something. His descent... Ascent, descent went really well. Catherine Newton, she steps up her game in this. She's plays Claire Novak in Supernatural. All My Children. She Big Little Lies, Blockers, and all that stuff. She's that daughter. Okay. But it's awesome series. They're spoiler alert. There is a scene where, who was it? Elle, one of the girls who is going out with Campbell, who is a psychopath, poisons a pumpkin pie because she wants to kill him. And he is like a homebody. He doesn't like, I don't want to go out to do community meals. I just want to eat at home, be ourselves, And for some goddamn fucking reason, he's like, oh, let's go out to the meal and join everyone. It's like, no, you see it in her face. You feel it in your fucking gut. So they go to the meal. The pie gets dropped off. She's doing everything in her power to try and get away from him to the pie, but it doesn't work. And 7 people fucking eat it, including her, to save face. She sacrifices her own health to make it look like an accident. It's like, holy shit, how ballsy do you have to be? That's one of my favorite episodes of this season. It's just like, you wanted to kill your boyfriend. It didn't go as planned. Other people are going to get sick. Fuck it. Sacrifice yourself to save face. It's also interesting the dynamic of the jocks and the smart students and all that stuff, and like how smart they actually are and all that stuff and everything. And it's like, okay, cool. And it ends on a cliffhanger. Like they're figured, like the couple of the smart kids have figured out they're on Earth, but I think an alternate universe in a way, which is odd. And it ends with one of the parents reading to some kids about Peter Pan, which is ironic. Ironic story to read at the point in time. And and it shows a list of all the kids, like, we will remember. It's like, So I want a season 2. I want to I want 10 episodes again, an hour a piece, because that was a good length. Like a good home stretch. This series did really well for the LGBTQ community as well, and showing consent. Because consent's a big thing. Even though there weren't any laws, there was still consent. Because one guy really liked another chick. It was like they were making out, and he was like, "Oh, can I, take your top off?" She's like, "Yeah, you can." And it's like, he asked. So, yeah. And there was a lot of disgusting talk about one of the previous leaders. It's like, oh, she does a good dicking. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear that. That's Donald Trump locker room talk. That's ooh. But yeah, so I want a season 2. I want it coming out. I want to be just the same length, but this time from the parents' point of view, until episode 6, and then mix it up between 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I would like to know what the parents were doing for these 6 months while their kids have been trying to survive. Rationing their food, surviving the elements and all that stuff, looking for places to farm, surviving each other's egos and wills and determination. Because you know what you were in high school, you know what you were when you're growing through puberty, and you don't want to listen to anyone, you don't want to work, you want to do stuff for yourself to be like, I'm living my life, fuck off. But no, you have to work to survive. You have to work to eat. And it's just like, but you're not in charge. It's like, ugh. But yes. Have you guys watched the series? If so, have you liked it? Have you hated it? What do you want for a season 2? Who do you think the most standout character was? And everything. And, yes. And what would you like in season 2? Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and hopefully we do get a season 2 out of this, because it's a good drama series, hour a piece. Love that. Thanks, guys.